What's up guys, the Lazy Gold Maker here, and we're going to cover more of tailoring. So I made a video a while back covering the Cooldown cloth build, which is what I am on both of my tailors, and it's fantastic. You should check out the video if you haven't. But you can max out that. I'm effectively a little bit more than maxed out even. I have all of the points in Draconic Needlework. And if you do that, if you craft this regularly, then you'll end up with a huge amount of quality 2 bolts. And you might want to be looking into some ways to spend them, and that's what we're going to look at. Obviously you should always sell your quality 3 bolts on the auction house, because if I look over here you can tell that they are profitable above material costs. For Chronocloth not so much, you're mostly making money off multicraft. For Asherweave the inspiration procs are also very valuable, so you should never use your quality 3 Asherweave bolts for anything. But the quality 2 bolts, they are useful in a couple of different recipes. So the first one is the bags. The Asherweave Expedition Pack, which I have. Obviously not profitable if you use quality 3 bolts, but if we use quality 2 bolts instead, which would cut the cost, then these have usually been profitable for me. Yeah, about 2,600 gold crafting costs, currently selling for 3,200. So they're pretty good. Obviously you just want to have like a uncommon resourcefulness tool for when you're crafting this, because resourcefulness is the only thing that matters. You can't multi-craft, so you're just looking to stack resourcefulness when you craft these. Very nice ways to get rid of your Asherweave bolts, and these are a little bit hard to get. This one is from Dragon Scale Expedition. I think it's renowned 19. And then I don't even have the other recipe, the Chronocloth reagent bag, which is a bag for a reagent bag. Yeah, $36. As we can see here, average profit 1,300 gold currently, even using quality 3 bolts. So we could save like 600 gold at least by swapping to quality 2 bolts. So this is also looking very juicy. This one is Valdraken Accord renowned 23, so definitely not that many people who have it, unless their main is a tailor essentially. So this is a good way to use up your quality 2 bolts, and to sell them. That also means you're selling on your own auction house. You're no longer selling stuff into the region-wide auction house, which can be an advantage. There's not as much competition, so that's definitely something to look out for as well. Next up is the spell thread. So temporal spell thread, depending on the time of week, this can be profitable, as we can see right now when I swap to full inspiration. This one is a little bit profitable, 160 gold profit off of, and we're actually using the wrong cloth, since I don't have the quality 2 cloth on me. So this one is profitable even with quality 2, and you don't really need any more points than what you already have from Draconic Needlework. And then obviously if you're doing the cooldown cloth build, you should put points here, at least 5 points, and then 20 points here. And that's going to be more than enough, like even the 10 points in tailoring mastery that you need with the Draconic Needlework, that's going to be enough to get you to the point where quality 2 materials is going to guarantee you a quality 2 and give you a quality 3 when inspiration procs, which is where you're making money with this with these items. So this works well. The temporal spell thread profitable right now. The other one I don't have because it's from I haven't farmed the reputation. Right now, well, I have to deselect and select it again to get it to count my multicraft. We can see that right now this is not profitable with quality 3. Maybe it would be with quality 2. I can't get craft sim to change, sadly. But I'm recording this on a Tuesday. Tomorrow is the reset. That's where people really start buying these again. So it's very possible that this one would be playable as well. The next group of items that you're in the same boat is the optional reagents. Of course, right now this one is not looking nice because we're using the quality 3 material again. But blue silken lining, a possible candidate. I haven't farmed cobalt rep. It does not seem to be fantastic just looking at these prices. 1,000 gold crafting cost and 500 gold profit when you proc quality 3. Not amazing, but depending on your stats and what else, maybe it's even possible to guarantee quality 3 here. I don't think so, but it's something. You also have the bronzed grip wrappings, which we can tell actually is profitable right now. So definitely a potential group of items as well. So those are the items that you can very easily pivot into once you're doing the cooldown cloth build. So the basic is obviously to put all of the points here, 30, 25, 25, 20, 20. But before that, you need to put your first 10 points here and 30 points here. You definitely need the inspiration bonus. So that's like the basis of the build, 10 points here, 30 points here, and then you start going down one of these routes. So that's going to be 30, 15, 20, and then you can put the other 10 points here for extra inspiration and resourcefulness. But I'd probably wait with that and just go into the base node, max this one out so you can get the other bolt type as well, and then you max out the end node. Then you put go to 25 in both of these, and then you go textiles and max out this node for a bunch of extra multi-craft and inspiration. And then once you've done that, then you can go anywhere. I'm working on resourcefulness right now, so I put 10 points here, and we're working on resourcefulness. I also put a little bit of extra points into weaving, which honestly was a waste of points. I was going to test this one and see if it worked, what items it worked on, but it's pretty much pointless. It did give me 15 resourcefulness for bags, but there's no real value further on until this one, and that's not worth the 25 points. And this is enough to reach the quality 3 breakpoints for pretty much everything outside of gear. And that's everything that you'd want to craft. So then you can take advantage of it. So yeah, that's the build. That's the stuff. As you can see, well, if you look at my mailbox, there should be some temporal spell thread sales. Maybe not, but they're going to be in TSM at least, because I did sell. Oh, there is one there. This is just the quality 2 ones, and there we have a quality 3 one. So they're selling. Not sure if I sold any bags in this mailbox because I just cleaned it out yesterday, but it's a nice little way to increase the value of your quality 2 bolts and take advantage of some more recipes. Particularly, I like the bags because they make you only compete with your own realm. So yeah, this is the build I would go to. Now, once you've maxed out resourcefulness, like once you've put all the points I have here, and then you've maxed out resourcefulness, then I would just stop putting in points. Unless you're planning to go into armor crafting, I'm not planning to do that. I would just wait for 10.1, see what changes there are. But I think putting these points in, and these points in is worth it. They're going to be good regardless. And there's going to be links in the video description for like the builds as you go through it, from like the first 40, first 100, first 150 or whatever. We'll see. So you can see the progression of where you're going to put points and where I consider this build finished. And you either have to add a second type of items in terms of armor, or you just wait for the next patch and see what's gonna come. So that's it. Now, if you're looking for something to pair tailoring with on an alt, then engineering is another option with a huge variety of recipes. So there's a lot of recipes. Some of them are profitable, some of them are not. It depends on your build. But there's just a huge variety of items, which makes it very, very nice. So you can check out my video on engineering. It's been working quite well for me. So check that out, and we'll see you on the next one.